Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hear2See channel. Got a recommendation for you. The Dragon's Prophecy book. Wow! The Dragon's Prophecy, Israel, the Dark Resurrection, and the End of Days by Jonathan Cahn. What a book! Hear2See focused on sharing pearls of wisdom, nuggets of knowledge, understanding the difficult, and instructions for a better life. What's the Dragon's Prophecy about? Just when you thought Jonathan Cahn's books couldn't get more explosive, comes the Dragon's Prophecy, Israel, the Dark Resurrection, and the End of Days. Is there more to the world than meets our eyes? Another realm that's transforming our world at this very moment? Is there an ancient vision that unlocks what is really happening in our world and what is yet to come? A dangerous force from ancient times that is now operating in the world and determining the course of world events. Did a 3,000-year-old mystery actually foretell the invasion of Israel by Hamas down to the year and even to the exact date? Is there a secret to the book of Revelation that actually reveals what is taking place right now after the New York Times bestsellers Jonathan Cahn now releases his newest stunning blockbuster, The Dragon's Prophecy, Israel, the Dark Resurrection, and the End of Days? For the first time ever, Jonathan Cahn will open up end-time prophecy to reveal the mysteries behind the end of the age and what is now happening before our eyes, even the hidden keys to victory in light of what's coming, and how to overcome your dragon. So, who is Jonathan Cahn? Well, here is the Wikipedia article on Jonathan Cahn. Born in 1959, is an American Messianic Jewish pastor, author, and novelist known for his debut novel, The Harbinger. He is the founder and leader of the Beth Israel Worship Center in Wayne, New Jersey. And there it tells about his personal life and his ministry. But here is his list of books. In 2011, his debut novel, The Harbinger, compares the United States and September 11th attacks to ancient Israel and the destruction of the Kingdom of Israel. That was an awesome book. Cahn followed The Harbinger with 7 other books: The Mystery of the Shemitah, The Book of Mysteries, The Paradigm, The Oracle, The Harbinger 2, The Return of the Gods, and Josiah's Manifesto. The Paradigm debuted number 5 on the New York Times bestseller list. In 2019, The Oracle, Jubilean Ministries Unveiled, was published, which became number 1. And now is The Dragon's Prophecy. He's got some films based on his books too. And there is the list of books there. Jonathan Cahn has a ministry, and here's their website, Hope for the World. And you can see there is a lot going on there. And who is Hope for the World? Hope for the World is an end-time ministry of Jew and Gentile committed to spreading the gospel of salvation, His Word, and His love to every tribe and tongue, fulfilling the biblical mandate of the Great Commission to the Jew, to the Gentile, to all unreached nations and peoples of the earth. It does this through broadcasting the gospel worldwide via shortwave, AM radio broadcasting to an area spanning the major continents. Also through the free distribution of Bibles overseas to those who have not. Hope of the World also ministers to strengthen believers in the richness and power of the gospel through the audio, DVDs, and printed media. The love of God is also spread through special ministries and missions of compassion to the poor and needy of the world, food to the hungry, medical supplies to the sick, the building of bamboo churches, water wells, the caring for orphans. All gifts, donations, and proceeds go to the Great Commission of spreading God's love to the world. To contact us for more information, audio lists are available resources. See how you can be part of this end-time mission. And the link to their webpage is in the description below. And Jonathan Cahn has his own YouTube channel as well, where he broadcasts great videos every week. And that link is in the description below. But now for the book itself. It's listed on Amazon, rated 4.8, very, very highly. Awesome book. It truly is. It's available in hardcover, paperback, Kindle, and audiobook. And audiobook is how I listen to it. Very, very good. Very enjoyable and informative. Here is a sample of the Audible. Listen to this.
Behind the perceivable realm lies another, beyond our ability to measure or quantify. Behind the history of this world lies another, unrecorded, unrecited, unknown. And behind that which moves and transforms the world lie unseen forces, causes, and agents, undying and primeval. Could such things actually lie behind specific events of the modern world? Have we been given warnings concerning such things in the writings of past ages, warnings of one specific force and agent? And could that force and agent lie behind the rise of wars, evils, and calamities? Could it have orchestrated an event that recently shocked our world? And did that event contain a mystery concerning the end of the age? Are we all players in a mystery that began long before we were born, that has spanned the ages and has, in modern times, threatened the future of our planet? Was it all foretold in the words of an ancient prophecy? Are we living in the last of days? What does the future hold, and where does it all lead? What is the mystery of the dragon? And what does all this have to do with you who are now listening to these words? This book will answer those questions and in the process reveal the mysteries of the dark resurrection, the return of the sea peoples, the revenge of the 3,000, the Black Sabbath, the Shephalah, the Dragon's Holiday, the Secret on the Mount, the 18,263rd day, the colors of the apocalypse, the beast, the ancient vision that unlocks what is taking place in our world and what is yet to come, and more. It all began on a Friday night in October.
Really sounds great, doesn't it? And Jonathan Cahn had an interview on the TBN, the Praise on TBN YouTube channel. So, let's see what Jonathan Cahn had to say about his book himself.
The people of God and the Jewish people have to come together, which is happening. Israel and the church has to, but also if you're in the image of God, the enemy hates you. He's been trying to war against you from the moment you were born. He's been trying to harass you, batter you, abuse you, wound you, scar you, defile you, distract you, anything he can do to stop God's purposes, and you have to fight.
The dragon's prophecy is unlike any book you've ever written. Tell us why.
Yeah, I have never, it's kind of amazing for me to think about it, but I have never written a book focusing on Israel and the end times, and the end times in general. I mean, I speak about prophetic things that are to happen, but this is the first time. And in fact, I was working on the sequel to The Return of the Gods, and the Lord interrupted me and said, no, I actually saw a dragon in my head, and that was the beginning of the dragon's prophecy. This is the only book, Eric, where I'm actually writing it, I'm working on it, and things are happening, it's happening in the world what I'm writing. So I had to keep on coming back to the book and rewriting because it kept happening. It's also the only book that I've written where I have so much attack, I'm writing about, I won't go into it, but I'm writing about the dragon in Revelation, the floods against Israel. Yeah. And as I'm writing it, a flood comes against my congregation, Beth Israel. Then a second flood, then a third flood, then thieves break in during the flood. I mean, it's just crazy stuff.
Total spiritual warfare as you're writing this book.
Total spiritual, and that's a good sign. To me, I'm glad, even coming here today, it is a good sign. The enemy doesn't want God's people to read it or to know it or to see it. So that's a good sign. So it's what if there was, I mean, everything we're watching, there is a real spiritual war behind it. We're all part of it. Every single person on earth is part of it. And if you're a believer, even more so. And also the war is not only with Israel and the world, but it's also the church, and it's also each of our lives. The enemy wars against each other, same way. So this is going to open up revelations about that as well, how to overcome. And one thing, there's one mystery here, we'll get to it, but that actually may enable us to know exact events yet to come down to when exactly they're going to happen.
Wow. And it's not a surprise.
So I hope this review's been useful to you about the dragon's prophecy, Israel's dark resurrection, and the end of days. Awesome book. Really, really is. Jonathan Cahn brings the Lord's insight like no one else. Check it out. You will be so glad you did. Like and subscribe. You can see these and other great videos. You know, on the Hear2See channel, we've got playlists for recommendations. We've also got Hear journals for many of the books of the Bible, chapter by chapter, and many other videos. So check out the Hear2See channel on YouTube. And comment below. Share your experiences. Have you read The Dragon's Prophecy by Jonathan Cahn? What do you think about it? How about Jonathan Cahn's other books? What'd you think of them? And if you don't know Jesus as your Lord and Savior, read the Gospel of John chapter 3 to learn about His forgiveness and talk to God about it. God's waiting for you. He really does love you. Seek Him now. God bless.